Okay, hey there, making another video for our challengers. This time the topic is simply what we covered briefly in one of the other videos, which is knowing how many calories you should work your way up to. So let's start from the beginning, shall we? Most people are over-consuming, not all. So we typically have a lot of clients that are just eating, a Western diet. They don't think they're eating a lot, but it all kind of adds up. So we either have that client or we have the client that's eating way too little because they're told to eat less to weigh less. And really, it's eat less bad stuff, eat more good stuff. And we don't want to just lose weight. We want to lose fat. It doesn't matter what the scale says. We just need you to like what you see when you look in the mirror naked, and we need you to be healthy. We want those things, and I know that you want those things for yourself. I was actually just at a Tony Robbins event this past weekend, Unleash the Power Within. We did a lot of jumping, and we actually had to rank ourselves in a few areas of our lives. It's called the Pyramid of Mastery, 7 areas of constant growth for an extraordinary life. And one thing that we said is you never stop training. So we just never stop training. If you're not reaching towards a goal, you're going to be going backwards. So that's to say, when you're on this healthy living journey, you always need to have a goal. And before you reach one goal, be sure to set the next. Maintenance, as I've said before, is just as much takes just as much due diligence as fat loss does. So at the bottom of this mastery pyramid is physical body. And so I just want to take a moment to read what it says. It says, while all 7 areas of life are important, there's a hierarchy that creates peak performance and fulfillment. If you do not master your body, your capacity to maximize your health, energy, and vitality, all the money, career success, or contribution in the world will be worthless. I repeat, if you do not master your body, which is your capacity to maximize your health, energy, and vitality, all the money, career success, or contribution in the world will be worthless. You cannot experience an extraordinary quality of life without the vehicle that's going to help you create it, which is your body. So we drop your calories in the first week, detox week, and then we cycle them up 100 to 200 calories. If you've been watching the videos, you know that. But the question we want to address right now is, when do we stop cycling our calories up? So I'm going to show you right quickly. I'm going to share my screen here. Share my screen. All right, and we're going to go to fitnessfrog.com. A lot of people are very familiar with BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate. And we don't really need to calculate that. We know it's low. But we don't want to just hit our BMR, because those are just the calories our body needs to function, just what our internal science lab of a body needs to get through life. What we need to do is thrive. And so we want to know our total daily energy expenditure. So that takes into account your activity level and your basal metabolic rate. So to reach your fitness goals, you just need to have a number in mind, or a number to meet. So I'm a female. I don't know what I'll weigh, but I'm going to say it's 110. I'm 5'2", and I'm 34 years old. I would say I'm moderately active, sometimes light, but I try to stay about moderate. So I hit calculate, and it says 1951. Okay. So here's what you need to know about reducing your caloric intake. You don't want to have a huge deficit, because you'll put your body in this catabolic state, which therefore you'll burn muscle instead of fat, which is opposite what we want to do. The more muscle you carry, the more flexible your dieting can be, because muscle helps you burn more calories at rest. It also makes your body look more toned. Everybody says they want to get toned. Well, that means you need to put on lean muscle and burn some fat. That'll reduce your size, because muscle is dense. Muscle does not weigh more than fat. A pound is a pound. Muscle can retain water. So I guess muscle plus water is more than fat without water. However, like I said, muscle is more dense, so it takes up less space, so your body will actually shrink, but the scale could barely even move. It really just depends on the person. So now we know if I want to maintain my weight, I need to eat around 1,950 calories. So I need to reduce that by 10 to 20%. 20% is considered aggressive. So in this case, that would be close to 400 calories. I would reduce my caloric need by. So I would eat around 1,550 calories. That's fine, but if I do that for too long, my body kind of adjusts to that caloric intake. So I want to slowly reduce that number, that percentage, from 20% maybe to 15% and slowly to 10%, so that eventually I'm eating about 1,750 calories. So hopefully that helps. If it doesn't, just shoot me a message. I'll be happy to calculate that for you and give you a few different numbers. But the key is always compliance and consistency. So all the knowledge in the world won't help if we can't figure out a way to get you to do that. So the program works if you work the program. Stay active on our Facebook pages. Reach out to me all the time. Use a STAR board. Check in at boot camp. Get your 10,000 steps in a day. Log your food. Set your goals on our goal board so you can get those boot camp bucks. And let me know if you need anything. Thanks. Bye.